Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Jitesh Povankar. In today's episode, we are going to solve a real production problem in Kubernetes using Agentic AI. We will learn how to detect and resolve CPU throttling issues, how to build a controller-based AI healing agent, how to use Llama 3 with Ollama as a local LLM. And if you haven't have powerful laptop, how you can run your local LLM on a low cost Hetzner cloud server. So let's start. Before jumping into the demo, let's understand the problem. CPU throttling happens when a controller hits its CPU limit. Kubernetes does not crash the pod. The application keeps running, but performance degrades silently. CPU throttling does not crash your application. It slows it down and it makes it harder to detect compared to out of memory killed or crashback loop error. Now discuss how our AI agent works. The controller continuously checks CPU usage and it's using metric server. If CPU usage is near the limit, it detects possible throttling. It sends CPU metrics to Llama 3. Llama 3 analyzes the situation. It decide whether to increase CPU limit, scale deployment, or do nothing. If needed, the agent patch the deployment, Kubernetes platform rolling restart the pods, and agent will check the status after performing these steps. Now it's demo time. If if you don't have the laptop or machine that with a high configuration and you are facing issues while doing these demos, and once you start your demo, you start seeing your machine getting restarted or your machine is getting hanged. To resolve this issue in this episode, I have used Hetzner Cloud. So if you don't have machine and you are not planning to buy new machine or not want to invest money in it, then I have tried Hetzner Cloud for this demo. So you can use the same cloud. It is very low cost and it will around take maybe 100 to 200 rupees for 1 month. To the Hetzner Cloud, here you can go and you can check these are different type of options they have, and compared to the AWS and other cloud provider, it is very cost efficient. First create the account, then create a project. For your project you can give this name LLM demo. After that you can create the server by click on add server. You can select Ubuntu for this demo. Then as usual, like you are setting Minikube and Ollama, and then leave networking default. Create SSH key to allow you to access that remote server. Now just create and wait for 30 seconds, your instance will get created. Once your instance is ready, then please install Kubernetes cluster. You can use Minikube cluster, install kubectl, install Python 3.9 and Ollama and pull Llama 3. This is the same architecture, so we will observe, reason, decide, act, and learn from the incident. So you can clone this repo and run pip install this requirement. It will install the Python dependency. I will not run this create namespace command because I have already created the namespace. Now let's run this deployment. It will deploy deployment. So if you run kubectl get deploy and prod, you can see our application get deployed. Okay. So if you see the deployment YAML, you can check. Here if you see, we have specified the CPU limit is 100 M. Okay, and if you see the pods, it should running. Okay, both the pods are running. And if you see, if you check the CPU utilization, see we are 101 m and 100 m. So we specified 100 m, and all the, both the pods are like it is using 100% CPU. But if you check, both pods are running without any issues, because Kubernetes will not restart the pods because of the high CPU utilization. And it is not in crashback loop. Now it's time to pull the llama. So you can run this command to pull the llama. Okay. So you can see it is already success because I already pulled this, so it will not take much time. If it is pulling first time, then it will take time. Okay. Then you can run this command. So I already run, so it will say that already in use. Okay. And when you can verify by using this command. So if you run this command, so it should run Ollama is running. Now let's understand our agent. So this is our deployment file where we have specified 100 m as a CPU limit. We have two replicas, and if you see here, we have specified the trace command. This will put the load to the container to increase CPU utilization. And if you come here in the configuration, so we have specified the names, specified the label and deployment name. And we are now specified the Llama 3 as a model. And these are the allowed action as we discussed. It will increase the CPU, scale deployment, do nothing, or escalate to human. Also, as a guardrail, we have specified the limit 300 m. This is our agent where you have specified observer, LLM brain, actions, config. Here you have specified our prompt. If you come here in the prompt, here we have written like you are a Kubernetes performance healing agent. If CPU is constantly near limit, increase CPU. If CPU spike, temporarily do nothing. If more replicas would help, scale deployment or return only one action. And if you come back here again, so if you check the what is the last restart time, this is the logic to check it will restart or not. This is the control loop, so it will continuously check the status of the deployment. Okay, this is our LLM brain. We are using the same. We are using Ollama URL. This is our local LLM. Here we are sending the CPU context and system prompt, and it will take the decision as per the logs. Now let's run our agent. Before that, let's check the pod status. So if you see our pod is running. Okay. Now we'll run our agent thon agent.py. Our agent started. So you can see that CPU control is started. CPU utilization detected. And if you see CPU utilization around 97. So it is around 100%, near 100%. So our LLM take a decision to increase the CPU, and so if you see here, deployment is patched, and also Kubernetes restarted the pods. Okay, and if you come here, so you can check that the CPU hop successfully roll out. Okay, and our agent is saying healing is completed. Now let's check the deployment. CTL get pods, and so it will see two pods are running, and if you see the deployment, okay. Now if you see, this limit is 300 now. Earlier it was 100 m. That's it for the demo. If you like this video, then please subscribe for the more content. Thank you.